Partnering with BII on our first Green Basket Bond is for us an honor. I think we're extremely pleased. We've been looking for a partner for several years now to do this first issuance, and I think it was a perfect match in terms of products, geographies and impact topics that we were trying to address together. Symbiotics runs today about 24 different private debt impact funds and has a range, I would say, of more than 50 different third-party institutional investors buying into some of our bonds. And so what's unique of the basket bond we did with BII was that it catered for markets to which we rarely go into in some, I would say, new market segments, in particular on green financing, sometimes in new markets where we're not able to go without them. And in general, we were able to offer every single one of these transactions with the full benefit of having BII and Symbiotics anchored in the transaction. And I think it allowed for some of our clients, other clients, to join in. The issuance is unique in a sense that it allows for BII to invest $75 million in emerging markets, in private markets and impact topics, in a very efficient way, pooled all together and fully in control of the portfolio and their strategy. But then it allows us to issue 12 different loans or bonds that are all qualified as green bonds, to which all our other clients can co-invest and syndicate with BII to leverage the capital flow in these markets, and now also to create, I would say, a certain number of issuances so that different actors, different brokers can work on these products and grow the market. I'm thinking now of a transaction in Nepal, which was new to us, another one in Bangladesh, or even some transactions in Kenya or also in Botswana. And all of this, I think, helps us create a track record in these frontier economies, and again, attract and make more and more investors comfortable with those type of transactions. And thanks to this basket bond, we were able to help them understand and train themselves on pushing green finance products or credit products at their markets to maybe micro-entrepreneurs who graduated or just new small businesses who need that type of financing. So I think there's a big innovation within an existing infrastructure, but arguably here you're talking of a couple $1,000s for very specific elements. And then at the other end of the spectrum, you would have a company like EVN in Vietnam, which might do more transactions of $200,000 to $300,000 per business that they're financing. And there it would be more on energy efficiency or renewable energy investments, so on a different scale, different type of program. So I would say you have the full spectrum of type of activities that would be typically financed in green investments, from your small MFI to your larger, mid-size infrastructure type deals. And a lot of investors are understanding that the type of growth that exists in emerging and frontier economies is real, is continuing, and is very attractive, maybe comparing to different situation in more advanced economies. And so it is a challenge, but it's also yet another opportunity to put forward our investment case to our clients or to new investors and show how resilient it has been over this period and how attractive still it is for many investors. We've learned several things and hopefully quite a few things worked well. I would say in particular the deployment of the funds. There's often an effect of an announcement of a new product as we do an innovation, and we were wondering how fast we would be able to deploy the funds. We're very happy to say that after 12 months we're done, and it's a fully invested product, and so I think that's a big success in itself, being able to show that proof is in the pudding, and we didn't just do a big announcement a year ago on the issuance.